Hello, Jorge. Cahulchum. Agus Tasulam Guch Bafagama. Thomas Erash Irist Lahai Gitteberg. Thank folk it's Friday. We're back in for a little bit more. Thank folk it's Friday. Sulam Guch Bafagama. Hein Scaling Agri. Cahul Gachtene. How's everybody getting on? Please in the old commentinos. Throw in some requests, throw in some, I don't know, anything. I'm going to kick things off with a couple of songs. I might start with, what will I start with? I might start with a song called Trí Bliana D'aois. Agus mátá mo chalín beg é breanú stachanais é leis seo chuite an táranse ar Beidh tú Trí Bliana D'aois go lua. Yes, of course I have my headphones in a tangle and sha. Unreal. In scale anyway, where is everybody listening in from? I hope we'll go il gacht and a gama. It's been a lovely few days here in Ireland. Hope it's been the same everywhere else. And yes, finally we're free. Finally we are free. So, Tasulam Gulch Berfa Gama is Zena Gama. Give me the magic reverb going here. Yo! Síalta las na céine bhaimar bhládas ó Trí Bliana D'aois I gairí mór Táman am éana glisa málaí mirror Lord Trí Bliana D'aois I gairí mór Le múdós mo chohan nua dríochtú Lum me no one in the moon. It's come a cared by am the ocrasum good do Trí Bliana D'aois a gairy more. Dhaman an cúra go Kiki Shian so le liny brains a Trí Bliana D'aois a gairy more. Is man a bheith caithe cloch sa brise gigas an mo a mo Trí Bliana D'aois a gairí mór. Is mis a Batman agus Spiderman a getal tise clean Bhí an abí tír óla sam solar hoig me mo chéad féin Nuair éile mo amí ó na beirinne be ma fannacht ag a bors Trí Bliana D'aois a gairí mór Trí Bliana D'aois a gairí mór. Shin Orani Nolin from a man written by a man named Nolly MacDonald, and it was on here in Ireland during Seacht na Gaeilge. Seacht na Gaeilge is the 2 weeks, so it literally means Irish week, but it's 2 weeks long. It's Kiki Shian, and it's in me and Varta March, and for years they used to release these CDs called ceol, 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 which is the Irish word for music, and they used to get Irish artists to re-record or just record a version of some of their songs a scoilge, and Nolly MacDonald did that one, Trí Bliana D'aois, and it was a hit for me anyway. Myself and Dahi, myself and Dahi were in St. Pat's College in Dublin, Drumcondra in Dublin, together. That's we met obviously in Colastalurgan, but we ended up deciding to do the same thing, which was primary school teaching, and we were in St. Pat's in Dublin for 3 years together, and we used to have many house parties and sessions and stuff, and that song would probably come out every now and again, and we used to play it together in the house. So yeah, it's a great tune. It's a great tune. So that's Alan requests that quite a bit, so I'm going to dedicate that one to Alan. Tá Daniel sin a gahar churcaí cechol too, and Alan's after asking to follow up Luckini, so I would have to. Let's have to give that one a go straight in. Is that too loud there? That little kick drum might turn down slightly. Maybe it still is too loud a bit. Just give it a little bit of it. Carolam she yamanish to yall richtach ni hidjala skin so Kachi kan sitzen Shassanish gan more run stro it wadni says cause mishani smooth her love Tastin shifos Derin thulam sao eislam machri and tasha khoshi plile hulus nakri eislam stoiri Oh nera hits in the blokini shin na bi pura shatao Oh ik trust the achter ole nile gafan nog Oh go where the valley may Oh, go where the valley heen is big gachre out. Shassen is gan more run stro. It wadn't says cause mishani smoother love. Tasty sheepos. Didn't too long so ich noch mal free and Tasha Hoshi plile usniki ich noch mal stoiri yeah Lord and I hits in the blocking shin na bi pura shatao Oh ich trust nu achter ole lile gafan noch Oh go where the valley Oh, go where the valley hangs. It's big gachron. Hey! Feiten laat squealen en law. Is 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 feiten laat squealen en law. It's feiten and squealing and low, squealing and low. Lord, and I hits in the blocking shin. Now before I shut out. Oh, ik trust nu achter ole, die leg op van nog Oh, go where the valley hangs. Oh, go where the valley hangs. Is big gachron. Mashkani emni smooth Brain lana kudoni vlashime Ochom em ochalim belgo Achroch mfoki antarge Is fadalum when me Is fadalum when me old zimishi Is fadalum he sagas husi Mali naguach ni khalenan Vi Michel lower gain A kharna khamsai hujavradage Yenach shi marwan bio Nu bachel zaso kun shandene Is fadalam when me Is fadalam when me odimishi Is fadalam he sagas husi Mali naguach ni khalenan Is fadalam when me Is fadalam when me odimishi Is fadalam he sagas husi Mali naguach ni khalenan Is fadalam when me Is fadalam when me odimishi Is fadalam he sagas husi Mali naguach ni khalenan. So Shin Blash go. That was the first one was Blokini song. One of our own songs from our album Solace. And again requested by Alan there. Wow, Stiff, you're looking bright. It's probably the lights. And yeah, and I just said it, I kind of just got it in my head there that I go straight into Mali na guach ni chulinan, or just a taste of it. I just did 2 verses and a couple of choruses. I didn't overdo it. Just making sure we're all tuned. Yeah, some bit off there. Okay, so how's it all going, guys? This tuner, I was thinking there for a while there's an awful buzz coming off some of the strings, but pretty sure it's the tuner that was doing that. I also have new strings on, need to get rid of the tails. Probably do that now. But I suppose, any news since last week? Habemos, isn't it? Habemos Papem, I think, isn't that right? Pope from the US. He is in. So there you go. Congratulations to Robert Prevost, I think. You know, it's always good crack, these things. Having a look at all the kind of fun fair and stuff around it. It's an institution that's been going for so long. You know, it's very interesting to keep an eye on. I was watching it on the telly. Yeah, so we have a new pope, and hopefully all goes well there. Wish him the best of luck. Best of luck to himself. Ceol intach gurmahad. Mali na goch sprawl ma freshen is can on zas. Just trying to see now. Gurmahad mata habemus papim. Is that, did I say it right? Hopefully I said it right. But yeah, fair play to him. Best of luck. A US Peruvian first. Yeah, he was in Peru for quite a bit, wasn't he? It's kind of funny to hear a pope speaking with an American accent. It kind of feels slightly like a movie. But yeah, it's cool. Is he? I don't know about this, but if he's like maybe one of the first native English speaking popes, which is yeah, something different. Some difference is good, you know. I might go in and play another song while I'm here. This is a Dublin song. I don't know fully. I kind of attribute it to maybe Brendan Behan or Sean. I think it was done in a play by Sean O'Casey, but I'm not 100% sure. But I think it was Brendan Behan. Excuse me, who wrote this, or Dominic Behan, not Brendan Behan. Excuse me. We'll give it a crack anyway. We'll give our own little twist of a crack. I'm not. doesn't sound very in tune. It was down by Christchurch they first met with Annie, a neat little girl and not a bit shy. She told me her father had come from Dungannon and would take her back home in the sweet by and by. What's it to any man, whether or no, whether I'm Maisie or whether I'm Taru? As I lifted her petticoat, hazy and slow, and I tied up my sleeve for to buckle her shoe. All down the way Thomas Street, down to the levee, the sunlight was gone and the evening grew dark. Along Whiteman's Bridge, and by God in a jiffy, my arms were around her beyond in the park. What's it to any man, whether or no, whether I'm Maisie or whether I'm Taru? They lifted her petticoat, hazy and slow, and I tied up my sleeve for to buckle her shoe. From city or country, a girl is a jewel, and well made for gripping the most of the while. But any young fellow is really a fool if he tries at the first time to go a bit far. What's it to any man, whether or no, whether I'm Maisie or whether I'm Taru? As I lifted her petticoat, hazy and slow, and I tied up my sleeve for to buckle her shoe. If ever ye go to the town of Dungannon, you can search till your eyeballs are empty and blind. Be you lying or walking, or sitting or running, a girl like Annie you'll never find. What's it to any man, whether or no, whether I'm Maisie or whether I'm Taru? She lifted her petticoat, hazy and slow, and I tied up my sleeve for to buckle her shoe. What's it to any man, whether or no, whether I'm easy or whether I'm true? Lifted her petticoat, easy and slow, and I tied up my sleeve for to buckle her shoe. It's a song, or a version of a song called Easy and Slow. So it's something different. The Dubliners singing Christine's like that before. Yeah, the Dubliners, yes, they would have done it right. Yeah. I think you can get it. Dominic Behan singing it as well. I think there's a version of it up there somewhere. But what I will do is imagine an Irish speaking pub. That would be pretty cool. Apparently the new Pope has he was in like there's an Irish college in Rome, and I think he was in there a few times, and he has students in there and different things like that. So you never know, could have an Irish Pope someday. And if that were the case, then I'm assuming he'd be able to speak Irish, because most priests in Ireland have a certain level of Irish, some more than others, but a lot of them do, particularly the kind of higher, like, you know, when you get to bishop and archbishop stand and stuff, you know, they tend to have good Irish. Only my own observation. I might change up the guitar for a second. Give her a tune. I changed the strings on both guitars because I think I got a dodgy batch. I don't know if that's any excuse or whatever, but I feel like it was a dodgy batch. But so I changed them all again. And I could have been a mixture of the fact that I think that the tuner that I have on top was making a buzz. I was kind of thinking it was the strings, but I think it was actually just potentially was the tuner. I do have another trad tune to attempt on the banjo. I don't know what the tune is called. It's just one that Kev plays, and I tried to basically copy it off him from remembering how he does it. But again, it'll be quite terrible. Well, I've done a couple of things. So I have a little I have a bouzouki, and the bouzouki I have tuned slightly differently to the banjo. Banjo's usually G D A E, and I have the bouzouki tuned to G D A D, which is handy for when you're playing chords and stuff. It has a bit of a ringing kind of feel from it, which is nice, which I like. But it means I have to slightly change the tunes when I'm trying to play them. So when I'm practicing on the bouzouki, I'm kind of practicing a different way, if you get me. So then it's only different because only one string is different. But yeah, so sometimes I get kind of confused with that when I'm going from one to the other. But it's all good. And then I have a little shitty mandolin there that I sometimes mess around with as well. That's GDAE as well. And then what I've done is for the crack, because like I don't want to be making loads of noise, especially if I'm in the house, kind of playing and practicing away, doing the same tune over and over again. I'd say it's gets fairly annoying for my housemates, put it this way. But so I have an old ukulele, and I bought a set of strings for it that were tuned to GDAE. Now they're not particularly good strings, but the only thing I needed for it is practice. So I've been kind of practicing that with those ones, which is good. So I'm getting kind of a practice of the different tunes and 3 different versions. So it's kind of good. I'm enjoying it. It's fun. It's really fun. I don't know if anyone out there is trying to do something similar, like with any instrument, like learning a new instrument or anything like that. And if you are, let me know how you're going with it. We sing this song because I love it. I lay no on that Ireland's name is true. Her barony, her features, they were famous. If we loved her, who was there to blame us? Or wasn't she the pride of Petravore? But her beauty made us all so shy, and not a man among us could look her in the eye. Boys, oh boys, sure that's the reason why yearning for the pride of Petravore. Eileen, oh, my heart is growing grey ever since the day you wandered far away. Eileen, oh, there's good fish in the sea, but there's none of them like the pride of Petravore. Friday at the fair of Ballintubber, Eileen met McGrath the cattle jabber. I'd like to set me marking to the robber, for he stole away the pride of Petravore. And he never seemed to see the girl at all, even when she ogled him from underneath the shawl. Looking big and masterful, and he was small, most provoking for the pride of Petravore. Eileen, oh, my heart is growing grey ever since the day you wandered far away. Eileen, oh, there's good fish in the sea, but there's none of them like the pride of Petravore. Boys, oh boys, with fate is hard to grapple. Of me eye, 'twas Eileen was the apple. Now to see her walking to the chapel with the hardest featured man in Petravore. Oh, now boys, this is all I have to say. Oh, when you do your courting, make no display. If you want them to run after you, just look the other way, for they're mostly like the pride of Petravore. Eileen, oh, my heart is growing grey ever since the day you wandered far away. Eileen, oh, there's good fish in the sea, but there's none of them like the pride of Petravore. So it went as was in the beginning. Eileen, oh, was bent upon the winning. Big McGrath, contently he was grinning, being courted by the pride of Petravore. Says he, I know a girl that can knock you into fits, and at that dear old Eileen she nearly lost her wits. The upshot of the ruction is that now the robber sits with his arm across the pride of Petravore. Eileen, oh, my heart is growing grey ever since the day you wandered far away. Eileen, oh, there's good fish in the sea, but there's none of them like the pride of Petravore. Eileen, oh, my heart is growing grey ever since the day you wandered far away. Eileen, oh, there's good fish in the sea, but there's none of them like the pride of Petravore. Eileen, oh, my heart is growing grey ever since the day you wandered far away. Eileen, oh, there's good fish in the sea, but there's none of them like the pride of Petravore. None of them like the pride of Petravore. None of them like the pride of Petravore. Honduras. Yeah, so that is a little bit of Eileen Og, written by the mighty Percy French, all the way from Roscommon. Let's see. We had a request, and a good one, because I haven't thought about this song in a long time. And I'm going to give it a go, see if I can still remember on the guitar. But, or even what was it here? Right, let's give it a crack. There's another Irish song written by the mighty Foy Vance from Belfast. She is a little explosion of hope, never turns the lights down low. She can go there if you wanna though. There are no markings on the country roads, no signs that show the way back home. But when you get there you won't wanna go. I've frozen over my desire, covered up in virgin snow. But when I stand beside her, she burns, yeah, she burns like petrol, soap, paper and fireworks. And I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning so deeply, just breathing hurts. I'm melting, darling, and I can't let go. I'm melting, darling, and I can't let go. She likes to lay under the covers, oh, pretend that everywhere's our home, keeps me warm right to my very soul. We get so tangled up it's hard to know what is hers and what's my own. Vines at the bottom of an olive grove. I've frozen over my desires, covered up in virgin snow. But when I stand beside her, she burns, yeah, she burns like petrol, soap, paper and fireworks. And I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning so deeply, just breathing hurts. Melting, darling, and I can't let go. I'm melting, darling, and I can't let go. I've frozen over my desire, I've frozen over my desires, I've frozen over my desires, covered up in virgin snow. But when I stand beside her, she burns, yeah, she burns like petrol, soap, paper and fireworks. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning so deeply, just breathing her. I'm melting, darling, and I can't let go. I'm melting, darling, and I can't let go. I'm melting, darling, and I can't let go. It's a song called She Burns. Haven't done that in a while here. So thank you to Rebecca for requesting that one. Good shout. Haven't done it in a long time. Let's see what else is here. The Parting Glass would be nice. I might do that one towards the end, yeah. It's not a bad idea. I know. Stefan, no bother, Todd. No bother. I actually really enjoy it myself. It's just getting the time is the thing. So yeah, thank you very much. Well, Kevin, how are you getting on, Kevin? Now we had your son and grandson over the other day. It was great to see them. Hope you're getting well. I'm just having a quick brief run through the comments here, and if it's just to see what's going on here, I'll try and catch on. So yeah, we've got quite a few in. I might try a couple of things. I'll give you a couple of songs. Why not? Sure. This first one is a song, Oran Javanam Anna Begins, by the Counting Crows, and it's a song I associate with my good friend Tomas because he's the one who showed me them. and this song in particular, and it's one of my favourite songs to listen to and to play. We are going to see Counting Crows in Dublin when they come, so it should be fun. So I'll give it a crack. Yeah, it's a good song. Friend assures me it's all or nothing. I am not worried, I am not overly concerned. My friend implores me for one time only, make an exception. I am not worried. Wrap her up in a package of lies, send her off to a coconut island. I am not worried, I am not overly concerned with the status of my emotions. Oh, she says you're changing, but we're always changing. And it does not bother me to say this isn't love, 'cause if you don't want to talk about it, then it isn't love. Guess I'm gonna have to live with that, but I'm sure there's something in the shade of grey, something in between, and I can always change my name if that's what you mean. My friend assures me it's all or nothing, but I am not really worried. I am not overly concerned. You try to tell yourself the things you try to tell yourself to make yourself forget, to make yourself forget. I am not worried if it's love. And she said, oh, I have to think about the consequences, but she can't stop shaking, I can't stop touching her. And this time kindness falls like rain, it washes her away, and Anna begins to change her mind. These seconds when I'm shaking leave me shuddering for days. She says I'm not ready for this sort of thing, but I'm not gonna break, and I'm not gonna worry about it anymore. I'm not gonna bend, I'm not gonna break, and I'm not gonna worry about it anymore. No, 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 no. It seems like I should say, as long as this is love, but it's not all that easy. So maybe I should stamp her up in a butterfly net, pin her down on a photograph album. I am not worried, I've done this sort of thing before. But then I start to think about the consequences, 'cause I don't get no sleep in a quiet room. And this time when kindness falls like rain, it washes me away, and Anna begins to change my mind. And every time she sneezes, I believe it's love. And oh Lord, I'm not ready for this sort of thing. She's talking in her sleep, it's keeping me awake, and then I begin to toss and turn, and every word is nonsense, but I understand. And oh Lord, I'm not ready for this sort of thing. Her kindness bangs a gun, it's moving me along, and then I begins to fade away. It's chasing me away. She disappears. No, Lord, I'm not ready for this sort of thing. I'm not ready for that sort of thing. I'm not ready for that sort of thing. I'm not ready for that sort of thing. Shin Oran Darvanim, and it begins. Counting Crows, Adam Duritz, the name on there. So something different for you all. Do you know what I could do actually? I just literally thought about it, and we just burst in and go straight for it. I don't know if I'll remember the words, but I'll give it a go. This is one that usually takes a little bit of warming up for as well. We'll see how that goes. I don't know you, but I want you all the more for that. Words fall through me and always fool me, and I can't react. Games that never amount to more than they're meant will play themselves out. Take this sinking boat and point it home. We've still got choice, you made it now. Falling slowly, eyes that know me, and I can't go back. Moods that take me and erase me, and I'm painted black. You have suffered enough and warred with yourself. It's time that you won. Take this sinking boat and point it home. We've still got time. Raise your hopeful voice. You have a choice. You made it now. it's not hard to fall. No, it's not hard to fall anymore. Shin Oran Éireannach Ella, another Irish song written by Glenn Hansard. We sang that, myself and Kate and Kev Cahill and Connor sang at Dai's wedding, Dahi Lynn, when they were coming down the aisle. So I had to not look at the proceedings while that was going on, because it was it would have been hard to keep it together, I think. But so that's another beautiful Irish song. There was another one I was half thinking of doing, and I cannot remember what it was. I think it might have been on the other guitar. I've got about 10 minutes to end them with, and I realised I have not at all mentioned the tip jar. So that's my bad. Tá tip jar and seo má tá internet I gera siúnta sur, tip a horse. Get a tip ni quilum get a tip in my can't remember the Irish word for tip. Nisam, doesn't matter. I'll figure it out. But here, if you want, there's two ways. Way number one, Balach the Hain na the phone hoigalamach, want the Branner YouTube, if you're looking on YouTube or maybe Facebook on the telly or something like that. Umach a phone and just scan that QR code and it will bring you straight to the tip jar on our PayPal. And the second way to do it is to go direct to paypal.me/Sholin, and then you will be given an option then to tip if you would like. There's obviously no impulsion or no, I can't even think, no pressure to do that. But if you'd like to, that goes a long way. We're recording at the moment and it does help out with us a lot. So I might leave this up for the next song, and it's another song that I'm gonna do. I'll do it on the other guitar if I can get this off without pulling myself apart. Yeah, or smashing the guitar against the wall. That would all be great. Okay, I realise I've made a mistake. I've done it in the wrong order. These have to come off first, otherwise it's not going to work. So, actually, now that I have I'm down, I might give the banjo bit a go. Oh, this bit is a little bit nerve-wracking because I'm not, again, very comfortable at doing this. But there's a reflection in there. But I will give it a go anyway. This is another tune. I don't know what it's called. It's Kev usually does it at the end of the one that goes like this. Whoa. Which is called Flatwater Fran, I think. And straight away I noticed the difference in the, because of the fingers. Fingers are a small bit wider on the banjo than. So I give it a quick crack. Do you know what? I'll turn off the tip jar for this one. That does not sound in tune. What's going on here now? Banjo's losing. This is the tune. This is the other tune. Hey, okay, that's my embarrassing thing done for the day. So we'll keep going with the banjo and try and get to a point where it's not so shit. But yeah, I think it's. I feel good having the chat where I feel that's not a bad idea to challenge myself to do it on the live stream, because otherwise, yeah, I just want to get to the point where I can maybe sit in at a session and kind of. A little bit, like, you know, a tune every now and again. Go, oh fuck, I can make him play something. But yeah, this next song is there we go, widely out tune. This next song is one that I haven't played in a while. I can't even really fully remember if I did it in this key or anything like that. But I find that it's a good song, and it's a very well known song, but this version isn't quite as well known. So folk songs, as we know, are like very old, and they've passed like from person to person, that kind of thing. And so back in the day, before the recordings, these songs were like, you know, the way they would have been passed around would have been through like these like broadsheets basically, and they were sent around from place to place or sold for a penny or whatever it was. And they just had lyrics, and these lyrics commented on whatever, and they were just lyrics. They were just verses and lyrics and stuff. And what they might have written at the top maybe might have been something along the lines of, like, you know, oh, play to the tune of this, and they might have inserted a fiddle tune, you know, and then you'd sing along to that fiddle tune. You'd sing the words to the tune. And this is a song that I suppose had many different versions. I was listening to a podcast. The Lancome, an amazing band that I absolutely love. They did a version of this song, their own version, and it's class. Like, but the whole back level to it, or back kind of ground to it. I was listening to a podcast called Fire Draw Near, which is done by one of the guys from Lancome named Ian Lynch, and he was talking about like the collection of this song up in the north of Ireland, and how it was sung differently with a different air, and they used that air for their version. and it's very cool. I really like it. I think I prefer it at the moment for sure, because I've heard it done so often. But I'm gonna give it a go again, rough and ready. But we'll give it a go to give you an idea. I've been a wild rover for many days. Spent half me money drinking strong ale and beer. But now for the future I must take better care, in the case that misfortune might come to my share. While roving, I'll give it over. While roving, give all. And I never will be called a wild rover no more. I went into an ale house that I used to resort, and I told the landlady that my money was short. When she heard of my story, oh, her answer was nay, saying custom such as yours I could have any day. While roving, I'll give it over. While roving, give all. And I never will be called a while roving no more. I put my hand in my pocket for some money to find, and I pulled out the full of 2 fists 5 times. And when she saw I had the money and the money galore, when she saw I had the money, well, she called me my store, saying I'll have the whiskey and the wines of the best, and all the words I have spoken, they were only in jest. While roving, I'll give it over. While roving, give all. And I never will be called a wild rover no more. that I left in your care. It would buy me 10 acres and my family rare. Oh, it would thatch me a cottage, it would build me a barn, it would buy me a coat fur to keep my back warm. While roving, I'll give it over. While roving, give o'er. And I never will be called a wild rover no more. While roving, I'll give it over. While roving, give o'er. And I never will be called no, I never will be called wild rover no more. It was a rough and ready version of Wild Rover, so a different take on it. Where I first heard it from Lankum and thought it was class. So that one there is slightly different from the one of Lankum again, but it's again, yeah, it's weird. So just is it accepted in the chat to ask for a very stereotypical Irish song, or is it frowned upon? No, absolutely. Send in anything. Do you need? That's Wild Rover is quite a typical Irish song. Granted, that was a different version. Sure, there's a traditional song in Gaelic with the same story, but can't think of the name right now. I think it could be Oran the Nascony, is it? Can't for the life of me think of how it goes. But oh god, I can't remember how it goes. But yeah, I'll do another one that I haven't done in a while. Another traditional song that's been around for a long time. I haven't done this in a while again, so I'm quite rusty of a lot of these. I must away now, I can no longer tarry. This morning's tempest I have to cross, I must be guided without a stumble into the arms I love the most. And when he came to his true love's dwelling, down gently upon the stone, and through her window he's whispered lowly, is it my true love within at home? Wake up, love, it is thine own true lover. Wake up, love, and let me in, for I am tired, love, and oh so weary, and more than near drenched to the skin. She's raised her off her down soft pillow. She's raised her up, and she's let him in, and they were locked in each other's arms until that long night was past and gone. And when the long night was past and over, and when the small clouds began to grow, he's taken her hand, and they kissed and parted. And he saddled and mounted, and away did go. I must away now, I can no longer tarry. This morning's tempest I have to cross, and I must be guided without a stumble into the arms I love the most. Carmela Maggie. Hello. Daddy. Hello, Stoideen. Níl ein vroga urt. Ke fannach wel broga urt. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Kech wat tu gema? Okay, ik ben maar stil dat ik aan second, okay? Alright, Stoideen. Okay, I might have to leave it there. Kan je maar Little intruder there. Listen, guys, I'm going to leave it there after that, after the night visiting song. Something I haven't done in a while. It was the last song that Luke Kelly ever sang live, as far as I'm aware. Certainly the story I've heard. So, Guramila Mila Mahagi. I have a little girl in, as you can see, to go into. So I'm going to go into that. Guramila Mila Mahagi. Feckim ship on Tachtan Shahogan. Either Thursday or Friday, I'll throw out something on Instagram. And so Guramila Mahagi, thank you all so much for tuning in. We've got the tip jar here. If you would like to go to paypal.me/Shullin, it will bring you straight to the tip jar. Or if you'd rather, there is the QR code, which is here, and you can scan that and it will bring you to the tip jar. So Thank you all so much, Adis. Gur míle maithagais tún anisteach, and I will see you all next week for another Thank Folk. So, slán, agus banach do cháirde, agus feici me sibh.